Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Oh my goodness, you all came in at one time. Thank you, thank you. My name is Joanne. Pardon my hair. My hairdresser had to cancel my appointment. I really need a trim. She had to have surgery, so I guess I got to forgive her. So now I'm not going to be able to get in. But this is I'll probably be doing a lot of this because I hate my bangs and my eyes. So we are going to start off with a giveaway. Um, I always tell everybody, check out our right now. We have it loaded. We have it loaded. Bookmark our next show. We usually go shopping once or twice a week. So, and then if you have a show coming up, please feel free at any time to promote yourself. This is a wonderful community, and this is how I got started. So, very simple. If you have any questions, please put a question mark behind it. If you want to see anything, put a question mark behind it, and we'll try to get to it. We do, like I said, have a lot. Kelly, if you're in here, I have your ashtrays. There's a story behind that. You come in, we'll talk about it. Um, so, with that, we're going to run the first giveaway, and we have a lot to get through today. So, it is for this little squirrel. It is signed. Thank you. Um, I think it might have been through Hallmark at one time, but I thought he was perfect for the fall. And he's signed there. He's just adorable. Put the giveaway sticker back on it. And we're only going to give it a few minutes. I'm not going to run it down. And like I said, if you want to see anything, please put the number in. We number everything to keep us organized and put a question mark behind it. And if you happen to be on YouTube and you're catching this, in order to bid, you must be and whatnot. So we're going to give this, we're going to let go 3 more seconds, 2, 1, and let's draw the winner so we can get going. And for this, and the winner is Chip and Sis. Congratulations. And how cute, right? He's like a little chippy. Okay. We are going to start off, unless anybody wants to see one, with triple zero. And it is a lot. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. For these Christmas ornaments, they are handmade. They're from the 70s. Oh, and please follow us. That's another thing. Please follow us. I always want us to say subscribe. And then you get another Mrs. And then you get a Mr. And they are signed. Just says her last name is Bond or his. I don't know who made these. So you're gonna get 2 Santas. And I knew Santa was hurt. That has happened before I've dropped something. Okay, let's start them out. Start auction. And they, I think, would make great Christmas toppers for gifts for kids, put in their stockings. They almost remind me of cookies. Let me wrap them back up. So you get all 4. This is the one that I dropped, but did not break. Dropped it on top of the other ones. So now we're going to go to the pink cats. I try to go as fast as I can because I have a lot in here today. So they are, I don't know if it's a little bud base. You could use it for toothpicks, no chips or cracks. And I did pay up a little bit for this one. So we're going to start it at $10. It is definitely 1960s, 1950s. I know it always says that. I don't know why. Because I'm sitting right next to my rotor. It drives me 3 inches high. It could be because we're going to be having storms. There is a hurricane. I don't know if a hurricane that's coming up the coast. Okay, so if anybody I'm sorry, it keeps freezing. If anybody wants to see anything and I'm freezing up, just put the number in and um, I'll show it again. I just want to. Okay. All right. Next is, where are we at here? The vintage trinket box. Okay. All right. So this little trinket box, it's marked on the bottom. 1239 is in excellent condition. And we are going, I can see it's frozen. Can you run 22? I can. Yes. I don't know why this keeps freezing up. I think it's due to we're having storms. I really do. Hello, Zoom. I think it's because we are having. Let me just get to it. Okay. And we do have a pre-bid on that. I do believe we do. Yes. Okay. So this is the original, I guess, paperwork that came with it. And I'm just going to keep that right in there, the patent paperwork. And yeah, I can see it's the bad connection. All right, well, we'll have to just deal with it. Okay, it's up and running. And thank you, Glass Gizmore. Yeah, it's got to be because of the bad weather. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. There's a big storm. Oh, I'm not even holding this up. It's clear opalescent. Really pretty. And thank you. Sorry. I wonder if I go out and come back in, if that would help. Like I said, it keeps freezing up, Eric. What do you think is the problem? Okay. Next is number 7. I'm just going to go back out and come back in real quick to see if that will help. I think you can still hear me because I use 2 devices and I usually don't have any problems. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm sorry the connection was so poor. But like I said, there is a hurricane coming up the coast. But I thought we were not going to get hit by it. Well, we were supposed to get rain today, and we didn't. It was actually a beautiful day. Probably one of the more beautiful days that we've had in a long time. So up next is this trinket box. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And there are no chips or cracks on it. And it is marked 1223 on the bottom. And let me see if this works. So we are going to start this out at $6. Okay, I got to put the number back on that. Let's see if this is any better. All right, so, and we are going to start the auction. So it's for this beautiful little trinket box. like I said, no chips or cracks. It's got these beautiful purple flowers on it. I have the lid in my hand because I don't want to drop it. It does keep telling me I have a poor connection. I don't know if it has anything to do with everybody in the house trying to use the darn internet. You know, my husband has it used for the TV, his phone, our phones, the iPad. I don't know. All right, we'll just have to wing it. Okay, up next, these are brand new in the seal. Halloween. Napkins. You know what? Maybe I should just not even use this. And we're going to start them at $5, and they're up and running. There is 40 in the pack. They are brand new. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Or is that freezing up too? Maybe too many people are on here. Because I know there's a couple big events going on. Okay, it looks like I unfroze but froze up again. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to be like winging this because I can't see my numbers. Okay, let's see if I use my phone, if that helps. I'm terrible at this technology, you know. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Please bookmark our next show. Every now and then we get a little balled up with our technology. And so I'm trying to hope this makes it better. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, so our next item is, because I don't know, what was that? That was 01. Okay, the witch. Okay. So we are going to pin it. Why is it? There we go. Okay. All right, so this is probably, okay, here we go. Finally, I'm not used to using my phone, so she is a little worn, but she is from the 1980s, late 70s. She is one of those clip-on. I can get it to do it. There we go. But you would put it on your shirt or your thing. So we're going to start her out at $5, and she is up and running. Oh, we're getting it. Yay. There she is. Her head moves a little bit too. So she does have like movable parts, which, you know, her hair needs to be a little bit straightened out. There she goes. Okay, next is the Vintage Lucite Butterfly. And it does have on the back, though, a little wear right there. It has a chip. It must have been dropped. But we are going to start this out at $6, and it's up and running. But look how beautiful that is. And it measures almost 4.5 inches tall. It is ready to hang. Comes with its hook. But like I said, there is a corner there missing. But other than that, it is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's a good price. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Please check out our Buy It Now. It is loaded. Please bookmark our next show. Up next is, I'm trying to do this from my phone, is the vintage wooden skeleton. Okay, and he is really neat. He's kind of like a vampire skeleton, I guess. He is a pull toy. So you would go like that. And we're going to start him off at $5. And he does hang. He is probably from the 70s, but that's just my number. And on the back, oh, it just says Midwest Imports. So I'm just going to stay down. He's got a lot to say. He wants to raise his hands. There we go. Next, we have, now, I don't know if this could be for Christmas or Halloween, because it's a Japan piece. It's almost like those knee hugger type material on the outside, but a yarn. So we are going to start him out at $5, and he's up and running. And so you can do whatever you want with them. They used to hang these on Christmas trees, though. In the 70s, the 60s and 70s, clowns weren't as scary, I guess, as people are making them out to be now. So they would hang on like a whimsical type of decoration. That's kind of what they're like. Okay, and we are going to pin him. Now, somebody told me this was Holt Howard, and I don't know if it's Holt Howard or not. It is a bank. It's not marked, and they told me that they don't always mark them. So, but it is Holt Howard-ish anyways. No chips or cracks. There's where you would put your money. So I am definitely not an expert in it. So we're just going to start it out at $15, and there he is. And if anybody does know, please let me know if he is or not. Like I said, he's not marked, but a lot of times too they have the foil stickers on him. So I don't know if he's a Holt Howard or not. But anyways, he's a cutie for a little boy's room. Can you imagine? That'd be cute. It's like a little baseball fella. So I'm just going by what the guy told me that I bought it from. Okay, next is the Beasel turkey. We're going to start him out at $3 because he does have a little bent neck here. I should probably line a whole bunch of these up. I have some Halloween ones too. He doesn't sell me. That's what I'll do for Sunday. Join us again next Sunday. We actually have 2 auctions next Sunday. We're involved in a quilt one, which is at 11:40. I have to find out who I have to read, and then our regular one at 2:00. So, and it's kind of like a little contest. So just a little friendly fun contest to see whose quilt brings in the most money. So, and my quilt starts out at $1. So and then we'll be back Sunday with our regular auction. So this is Dapper Dan, and he is a vintage razor holder. But somebody said, oh, if you were a crafter, you could put your stamps in here. So he's in excellent condition. I don't think he was ever really used. No markings on him because his lid would screw off or stop, I guess. And I don't know what you would put in there. But it has no smell. Like I don't know if you would put in there your lotion, or maybe a bottle went in there, because he has a whole, I don't know whether he's missing, I think he's missing one of his things right here, or unless he's screwed to the wall, one or the other. Offer $8 on the head bag. Oh, you want, okay. For this fella. I will take it. Because like I said, I can't guarantee. So I'm going to start this guy. And we're going to start it. And now he's, thanks, JLH7 for your bid. And like I said, he's in good condition. No chips or cracks, but he is not marked. So I don't have any more die. Well, I do. I have to get up and reach over. I don't have them with me this show, but I will have them next Sunday. How's that? I have the witch. And congratulations. Thank you for your first purchase. I have the witch. Well, I can't reach her from here. Actually, I also have a Christmas one too. And thank you. It's a reindeer. And I'm going to put them because I can't reach them from here because we have got so much stuff. We've been shopping. This weekend was like a big yard sale weekend. It was so beautiful. So up next, can I see? What would you like to see? Eric, are you sitting there? He's yelling for my husband because maybe he could reach him. I will. I'll get him. Just the witch? Sure. All right, just give me a few minutes. See if I can get to her. I hope you don't mind. I don't know what you're seeing. Okay. So this is the witch. Now she does have little creases up top. And oh, she is ripped. Oh dear. Well, I don't know if you'd be interested in her, but this is the deer. So and I have a house too, but that's even in a no rush. That's in the other house, the other room. So I have this. Can you run all three? Yeah, I can. I mean, the shipping won't be any different, but I can, and I'll actually throw in the house too that's out there. Let me run this. This is a vintage Moon and Stars Amber Compo, and we're going to start it at $5. And it measures 7 inches tall. And thank you for your bid by almost 8 inches. This is beautiful for the fall. This would be perfect for the fall. Just absolutely gorgeous. And Sibby White, congratulations and thank you for your first purchase from us. What I'm going to do is just add it. I don't know if it'll let me add it. Well, wait, no, I can just go back. Yeah, never mind. What I'm doing is I'm going to pin it. I'm just going to show you the turkey, but I will include all three. And you know what? I'm just going to start them at $3 for all three of them. So you're going to get all three of the die cuts. The witch, you're going to get the deer, the Christmas deer, and you're going to get the turkey. I'll just throw them all together because we need to move stuff. So you're going to get all three. And just, keep in mind that the witch does have some damage. And congratulations. Let me just take this sticker off because she must have been in another auction. And congratulations. And let me just kind of put these all together. All right. And if I find the house, I'll throw it in with you. Any more glass? Yes, I have lots of glass. Yes, we have lots of glass. Just look at our thing and if there's anything you want us to run. Up next. And that was a good deal. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, they're just going to sit around here and get more and more. And thank you for your follow. More and more, wrecks. So I rather get off. Like I said, the witch does have damage, but she's still my favorite. We are going to offer this. I'm offering this vintage tall ceramic dog poodle. It's hard for me because I don't usually run it off my phone. And she starts at $10. And thank you for your follow. And she is 12 inches tall. Here's her bottom. She has no cracks. This kind of reminds me of corn, though. No cracks or chips or cracks. I do. I have a Fenton piece of glass. I don't know what kind of glass you're looking for. I have a lot. Just if you check out my store, you'll see it all. Oh, thank you for your bid. Actually I have a couple pieces of Fenton. I have a glass. Oh my goodness, I could sit here and say forever. And congratulations on your first purchase. Oh my goodness. Where have you people been? Okay, we're going to run the next is a large black ball hall pitcher. This is a beautiful piece, by the way. I had to move that to get to my ball, my fall paw. Okay. Now, this one, because I had bought two of these yesterday, like I live in Pennsylvania, and so we have a historical spot by our house. Well, about 30 minutes from our house. And they had their townwide yesterday. So, I mean, I am so sore and tired. I was up all night last night till like 12 o'clock trying to get stuff in. Again, we will be back here again every Sunday unless we're on vacation. It has a tiny, tiny little chip. You can barely see it right there. It's almost like a flea bite. It could actually be blah, blah. Actually, it might be a manufacturer, but it is marked. And I thought, how perfect for Halloween. And we are going to start it at $8 and it's up and running, but no cracks on it. Little scuff marks here. Probably should be cleaned up a little bit. It is marked on the bottom. It is a larger one. Let's see. And it's just a really beautiful. I just thought it would be neat with some orange foliage in it. Just coming out. You can leave it out then through Thanksgiving. You can leave it really out until Christmas. 13. You got it. Yeah, the numbers are even like wonky. Oh, this is a nice piece. Okay. The feather art. Just give me a few minutes. I start out organized, and my girlfriend's like, you need to put a shelf behind you. I said, I don't have any room for a shelf behind me. This is really a beautiful piece. The feathers are in excellent condition. What I do? I did not. Let's pin that. There we go. Just really beautiful. And we are going to start that out at $10. And it measures 10 inches by 5.5 inches. And Kelly, if you're here, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Can you see that? How beautiful that feather art is. Gorgeous. I mean, a lot of times they'll be broken up, but I call it feather art. I think that's what it's called. It's just absolutely beautiful. And thank you. Thank you, Nana there. 8 and Pops for your follow. Okay. Now, where did we leave off at? And we'll come back to that because sometimes it's just easier. Would you sell the pin cushion boot for $5? Am I buy it now? That one? I have, or I have so many things. If it's in the buy it now, you know what? All you do is gotta make an offer and I'll accept it. Next is this vintage cat bank. It is made in Taiwan. That's what I get for not reading. So this would tell me it's early 70s, late 60s. No chips or cracks. This is all manufacturing. So I don't know what happened there. So we are going to start this off. I'm going to see if I can bring this back up because it makes it so much. Yes, I'll do that next, Beth. No problem. Let me just quickly run this fella. And he is up running. And number 64 is, I have to see what it is. I'm doing this in the middle of the night, you know. I work full time and then like on weekends, this is what I do. Oh, the ceramic pumpkin. Yes. Let me see. There it is. So we're up with this. Okay. Number, oh, did you say 54 or 64? Oh, 64. I'm sorry. I pulled the wrong one up. 64, the evening bag. Yes, let me find it. Just sitting here. Yeah, let me get rid of this bag. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to hold everybody up, but my husband, I wish he would have stayed down here to help me out, but he always runs. Okay. Let's see. Yes, just let me get rid of some of this other stuff out of the way, and I will run 64. It's very difficult. Oh, hello, Kelly. Oh my God, I'm having the hardest time with my technology. By the way, I have your purse, I believe. Yes, it is here somewhere, and I don't know where it went. Okay. All right, so I was just saying, oh, these belong to you. I was wondering where they came from. My friend and I went to a yard sale, and the guy messed their stuff all up. I'm like, he gave me ashtrays. I didn't buy ashtrays. All right. All right. I will come back to, I will get the 64. I promise. All right. Because I am having terrible internet issues. I think it's because we're having a terrible storm. So let me just pin this real quick so I can get this out of the way. Okay, so this is like a little wooden handmade thing with kids sitting on an umbrella. I'm going to say this is probably German. And we're going to start at $10 and it's up and running. So if you see it, I'm just like all over the place trying to find that 64, which is here. I seen it this morning. But what happens is I need to do this backwards. I was talking about this with my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, I really need to figure out a thing. And you know what, Kelly? We were talking, and I think I do need to put shelving behind it. I think it would be much easier. Okay. Because I just can't seem to get it together today. I think it's because I'm so tired. Okay. And my screen keeps freezing. I think it's because of the storms. So all right, so yeah. Up next is this. I'm just going to quickly run this. This is a gold tone. I'm still freezing. Okay. I am going to start this auction. It's up and running for this gold tone. Can you take this? I can't. I'm looking for a gold pocketbook that's over here somewhere. And I can't seem to find it. I've seen it this morning. So I thought maybe if you could help me weed out some of this stuff, I could find it. And I'm having an awful time with our internet today. Right? I should tell them to give me a refund. If you could help me find number 64. It's around here somewhere. I've seen it this morning.
Do your show.
So that was okay. I really do apologize. I'm not usually this bad on. Okay, so next would be the feather art. It kind of looks like this, Eric. But this isn't the one.
I don't see it.
All right. Well, I don't know where it's at. Okay. I'm just like not doing well here. Okay. I am having technical difficulties like you would not believe. We are going to start this off at $10 and it's up and running.
I don't know where your stuff is.
And oh my gosh. Really, I just can't get over this how much. Okay, we will get to it. Okay, so the next one is a vintage religious trinket box. Okay, and it is made of like a I don't know if it's a cellulite or celluloid material. And it does have maybe a little chip here on the corner now that I noticed it right here. Now, I don't know why the shelf is a little different. And we're going to start it off at $6. Here's the back. This does not, and it is, I believe, made in Italy. I don't know whether this is because of the sun. Maybe it got damaged. And it's marked right here on the back and here, made in Italy. Okay. Next is a lucite bracelet. And it's really pretty. Actually, it'd be very pretty for winter because it reminds me of a winter scene in there. So, bangle, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to start it at $12. And it's up and running. But look at that. How pretty. I've seen a lot of Saturday nights. It also reminds me of Christmas too. Okay. Next is is a small metal oil can. And I don't think it's ever been used. 55. 55, yeah. Let me see what it is. Hopefully I can find it. I mean, everything is here. I just have everything everywhere. That's the problem. And I'm like, I wish it was there. And then I ask him to look for it, but you know how men are. Oh, let's see it. Okay, 55. The playing cards. Right? Did I see 55? Someone was asking about the playing cards. There we go. 55, yeah. Okay. Oh, who was looking for the pocketbook? Oh my gosh, here it is. All right, let me do 55 and then we'll do the playing cards. Okay, so this is a nice case. Oh my gosh, I tell you, sometimes I really, okay. So now this here, I'm going by what they said. They said this was all here. These were missing a few things. It would be 9, 10. I don't know what they're saying there. You can read that handwriting. I don't know. 1 in diamond. Oh my gosh, my memory. These I thought were really cool if you crafted with them, or now I'm assuming they're all here. I did not count them. I know nothing about these cards. And highest priestess of bitterness. Thank you for your bid. Okay, geez, Louise, that was a long way to Tipperary. I think it's because of our internet here, and then it gets me all balled up and things don't work well because I am not savage at all. Okay, here we go. The pocketbook, the little vintage pocketbook. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. All right, let me show you. It is marked made in the USA. Then it says, and my eyes are also bad. Whiting, I think. It doesn't say sterling silver or anything like that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get this sticker out of here so you can see the inside. See that? Okay. And we're going to start it at $6. Really pretty evening bag. Let me put the number back with it. And you know what? Now I took my bag. And thank you for your bid, Beth. Oh, and thank you for your purchase. Well, you know what it is? We have these kittens that we're dealing with that we had decided to adopt. And I'm trying to keep them out of here. And thank you so much. And it's just been a real struggle. Okay. I don't know this issue is not helping. All right. Anyhow, let's get back to chalk. And since you waited, I think I'm going to throw this in with it. This one actually, Whiting and Davis is marked. So I don't know if that's good. I'm going to throw that one in with it to you, Beth. Because you stuck it in. A lot of people be like, she doesn't know what she's doing. We're moving on. My gift. Oh, you are so welcome. We can put you through all that. Okay. And you have to remember, I am also using a different device that I normally don't use because I can't get my desktop to do whatever it's supposed to do. Okay, so next up is the set of 4 Johanna Parker Halloween coasters. So you get the Black Cat, the vintage inspired, the Ghost. I bought these last year and I never used them. So, and the pumpkin, and we really need to get rid of things, and the jack and the skeleton. And we're going to start them out at $12. And they also come in the original Johanna Parker coaster set box. So the black cat is my favorite, and also the pumpkin is my favorite too. So they're like a ceramic, really nice. And thank you, Pixie Sticks, for your bid. I'm just telling everybody, I was up late last night trying to get this together, and then I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and went to our local flea market, and and now my computer's not working, and so I'm trying to do this off a device I'd never used before. And of course, trying to act very professional about it. I can't see you. Does anyone else have that video feed? I'm having the only thing, you know what? They were saying it was very pixelated, or I do have a problem. I might have moved. I bent down. Here I am. I thought maybe because there's a hurricane blowing through. I know it hit Maine yesterday, I believe, and it was supposed to hit us today, but it didn't. We're in Pennsylvania. Actually, I would think it would have hit us before Maine because it was going up, but it must have went out and over. I don't know. Anyways, up next is the vintage style Black Cat Halloween box. So this is just a box. Now, I do believe it's made to look this way. It's vintage inspired. Yeah, and I can't get my desktop to work, which is like my saving grace. So I'm trying to use my phone, which she always tells me she'll show me how to use it if I'm refusing, I guess. Okay, we're going to start this out at $12 for this black cat. Yeah, it's been saying that a lot. And like I said, I can't even run it off my desktop, is which I usually run it. But this is really cute. Put some candies in there. I would probably, if my kids were little, we used to do a lot of Halloween parties. Maybe I'd put my napkins in there, because I have a set of black cat napkins that would go with this. Okay, just saying. Okay. All right. Let's see. 19. Yeah. Next is this piggy planner, which I'm thinking, is it Honduras? I'm not sure. I know Freddie Fines knows a lot about them. It is not marked. And we're going to start it at $8, and it's up and running. There are no chips or cracks on this. Just a really, that, I don't know what that is. That was in the mold or the manufacturer when it was made. But I thought it was a planner. I mean, I thought it was a creamer, and I'm like, where did the milk come out? Then it dawned on me it was a planner. I'm like, oh, the milk would come out. Okay, next is, this is a handmade, and I thought this was actually, I ended up getting this at a thrift store and I got it in New Jersey, and they don't have bags, and I left my bags in the car, so I was too lazy to run out to get my bags. But definitely this ribbon that they use for the straps is definitely vintage. So we're going to start it at $5. It is, I believe, machine sewed. So this is all, somebody made this. And it glows in the dark too, because last night I came in here and I'm like, oh, the bag is glowing in the dark. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then I just got a floor of paper. to kind of give it a better so you can get a better picture of it, I guess. Actually, I think it was wrapped in paper and I just put it in there. Okay, this clapper. Let me see. I thought I put it here. Remind me not to do this big of a seal again. I don't know how people do, how they keep track of things. Okay, this is one of those. I called it a clapper. It's made in the USA, which I didn't finish putting that description in. The paint is really good. We are going to start this off at $35 and to pay up for it. But I thought it was really neat. What I can do while I'm running this is see what the next one is. Like, and the numbers are all out of place too. Oop, it's still there. Like I said, it works well. Okay, next is number 20. It's just two vintage, made in Taiwan, Christmas ornaments. So I am going to say that.
Can you check if this is
22?
number 22?
Yep.
Okay.
And these go together. So it's a little Santa, and there's his marking. Made in Taiwan. And then here's the other one. And all those,
These go together.
they go together, and all those die cuts went together. The pumpkin, the witch,
Oh,
the deer.
well, I don't understand.
Okay, we're going to start these off at $5. No chips or cracks on them. They'd be cute, just tucked away in a shelf. Or if you're a crafter, you can add them to, what do you call that? I always want to call it assemblage. Assemblage? Is that it? I'm not a crafter. So I can't even. 14, please. You got it, Joni. I am not a crafter. So I don't know how to make any of these. Okay, it's the trinket box. It is, of course, made in Italy. And it does have just, that is right here and right here. Looks like they're missing the little feet. And I don't know why the drawer, I'm not Catholic, so I don't know why the drawer is a different color than the rest, but it definitely fits. I mean, you could tell by this. I don't know if it has to do with the sun or if that is a symbol of something. And it is marked on the back of this, made in Italy. I could show you, but you're not going to be able to make it out, I don't think. But it's a beautiful vintage piece, and we're going to start it at $6, and it's up and running. I don't know if that would be like cellulite. And thank you for your bid. It's just, like I said, I don't know why that's, because the whole drawer is different color. I guess you would put your rosary beads in here, right? Is that what that's for? And congratulations, it's coming home to you. I gently put it in my bag. Okay. Any other request? before we go on. Now, where did we leave off? The pig we did the bag, we did the clamper, we did that. Okay, here we are. Oh, okay. All right. That's very interesting. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, the next are the Homeco Angels. They are absolutely gorgeous. This one is missing the sticker or the bottom, but that one has it. These are older. They're Korea. So they're probably vintage 60s or 70s. They measure about 7 inches tall. And we are going to start them off at $8. Again, if they would also be perfect. And thank you, Vintage Nona. How are you? I didn't even see you sneak in. See, that's what I mean. The chat goes so fast. So if like somebody doesn't put a question mark, I miss like everybody that comes in. They are just perfect condition. Oh, this one does have a little paint chip, but no chips or cracks. I didn't see that until I just turned it. It does have a little. So if you wanted to cancel, I would understand. But these would be pretty for crafters to put. These would be pretty in a. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Kelly, if you're still here, tell me what it is you do. The sunblages or whatever I always call them, and you laugh at me. 2A. Let me do 2A. 2A is, I'm sorry, I am taking a little bit longer to do this because, like I said, I don't know. When I put it on my computer, it does not want to work. So now I have to do it on my phone. So I guess we're always learning something. 2A, 2A, 2, 1, 2. There's 1A. Probably just easier. Oh, there we go. The Pie Birds. And I will do 52 next. You got it. Okay. So these are, I guess they're called Pie Birds. This is ceramic. So we are going to start them off at $5 and they're up and running. And thank you, Jenny, for your bid. They are so cute. They would also be good for a fall project too. And let me tell you, they measure about, I don't know, 4.5 inches tall. But yeah, they would be good for definitely a fall project. And congratulations, Joni. They are coming home to you now. 52, I believe, is the next request. I'll just put that back in its bag. $45. Okay, the slag glass toothpick holder, which is an excellent color for this time of year. Today was a beautiful day. Yesterday was too, but boy, am I exhausted. Like I said, I yard sale all day today or yesterday, and then I went to the flea market really early this morning. I was there before some vendors even got there. Okay, so we are going to start this one out at $5. And it's just a really pretty slagged orange, perfect copecornia, 3 inches, about, yeah, like 3 inches tall. It is very pretty, yes. I believe you were with me when I got this, my dear. This is a New York State item. Tape. Yeah, it's out there under the third shelf down, fourth third. And congratulations, that's coming home to you. Thank you so much. Sorry, we are not usually this disorganized, but Hey, it happens. Let me see, where did I leave off? And if there's anything that anybody wants me to run, okay. This I find so stinking cute, and this is definitely 19. I would say probably 1930s. I personally, I don't know. I'm really weird about cords. There's no fraying on it, but you can tell by that it's old. It does work. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, I live in a very old house. So we don't have many outlets here. I don't know if I would leave him plugged in, only because he is like those squeaky toys. But he does work. His little bum lights up red. And we're going to start him out at $6. And I guess to change his bulb. Oh, well, there it goes. Oh, it says Brooklyn. I think it says Brooklyn. I don't know what it says, but it's really a really cute piece. Like, to put it on. I think Christmas when I think of this fella. I think I don't know. I just think, oh, and thank you for your made an offer. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. And I am going to accept. Confirm. And thank you. Thank you. No, thank you for helping me clean out my house. That's why I'm like, we're doing deals today. We are doing deals. Okay, up next, we have, this probably was 4 pieces now that I'm like looking at it. These trinket dishes, like they probably were like a card set. Like here's the heart, here's the diamond. But I just thought they were so pretty. They remind me of Westmoreland, but they are not marked, so I don't want to say they are. But they're probably, and you can see that they have that ring of fire around it, which, well, you can't see, maybe. So we're going to start out for the 2 trinket trays. We're going to start them out at $4. But how cute just to have to put your jewelry on at night next to your bed table. You can put a little bit of change in there, but who really gets change anymore, anyways? So it probably was. They might have been ashtrays at one time, like when people played like bridge. And thank you for your follow. That's what I'm thinking. They kind of remind me of like I don't know. Maybe you could put 2 nuts on there if you were having a party at your bridge game. Okay, the next one. Oh, the Dijon mustard. Okay, this is kind of one of those jars. Okay, it is made in France. I'm going to say like a marmalade jar, which I have a big marmalade jar, which I don't know. I might have it next week. I didn't have time to put it in today. I can only do so much. So we're going to start this out at $15, but it is 57. I'll do that next. It is, oops, let's see. Where does it say? It's a product of France. And it's just I love it. Almost like the Dijon. Yeah, things are a little bit easier now that we are clearing some things out. I can find things a little bit easier. Okay, the hand base. Okay, now she does have a little bit of chipping around the bottom here. Not much, but there is some flea bites. I didn't try to get that off. I don't even know what that is, but that's why I am holding. And she does say she is from 1976 because it says Centennial, and then she's got the wheat. So I thought, how neat for the holidays, for the fall, the wheat. So we're going to start her out at $4, and she's up and running. Let's see if I hold it like that. You can see it. Let me take that off. I don't know how to. That is the back, the hand base. Oh, I didn't tell you how tall it was. It is 6.5 inches tall. Shoot that right here. Oh, let's see. Where did we leave off then? If there's no more request, we're at the LL Bean can. So I thought again this would be good for a crafter or just to set out at holidays. I gotta find my little magnets. You could put ephemera on like this side if you didn't want this to show. And we are going to start this out at $6 and it's up and running. And it's very clean inside. But I just thought for Christmas this would be perfect. Or even like you could leave it out throughout the winter time because you know it says hot chocolate on it and it says just had hot milk and it is from LL Bean. So I thought that would be pretty for Christmas or you can leave it out through the winter time. Next I have is this ashtray. It's a vintage pottery ashtray. It is marked on the back, but I cannot read what it says. I'm going to think that's almost like in another language. I thought it was really pretty. And we are going to start it off at $8. No chips or cracks on this. It's in excellent condition. And like I said, there is the name of the... There we go. That's the name. And I just love that deer. I just think that deer is so beautiful. It's just very well designed. You can just use it as a trinket dish, or I don't think it was ever used as an ashtray. Probably somebody picked it up when they went on vacation. Okay, next is the, now what am I doing here? The metal peacock. No, why won't it let me pin? All right, let's see if I can do it from here. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know if you can see me or not. This has been a rough one. I don't know why. Probably because I'm so tired. 29. Okay. It is the metal peacock and it's up and running. $9. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This is the back. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a hood ornament. But I just love the red and blue dots on its feathers. And this measures 6 inches tall. Okay, next we have is the little chalkware lady's bust. And she's in good condition, so no chips or cracks. And we're going to start her off at $8. She measures 4 inches tall, and she's kind of like that 1940s pinup girl type thing. That is the bottom. So I think she might have sat on something at one time by the way it looks. It's her back side. So she might have been a pin cushion, perhaps, at one time. And welcome in, everybody. I'm sorry. I didn't see anybody come in. Hillbilly Picker is the last person I see come in. Oh, wait, no, wait. Liz and Kelly. And Short Sherrock. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly because I pronounce nothing correctly. Um, well, welcome in. And we are on number 29. So if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties because we are in the middle of a storm. Apparently we're having a tornado, not tornado, hurricane blow through. So my internet is not the greatest. So this is a vintage Mexican, made in Mexico, pottery bell. Very primitive looking. I don't know. She might be needing a good dusting. She's very angry looking. And we are going to start her off at $6. And she's up and running. There we go. And there she's marked on back in the inside. Mexico. I don't know how old she is. I don't know. I pick up bells all the time. And Gypsy Mama 3, welcome in. Kurlik, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome in. Deb 8, welcome in. Okay. What number do we start over here? We are having just a tiny bit of technical difficulties with our internet because we are having a storm. Okay, up next is this vintage little trinket box. It is marked Japan, and then it says Maryland, China, Japan. So I don't know, but it is a really pretty piece. It's in excellent condition. And we're going to start at $4 for these pretty flowers. No chips or cracks. Here's the inside. Corky Flip Lady, welcome in. And hey, Julie, welcome in. Hey, Julie, 125. And almost an angel. I hear you. Welcome in, Frog Mama. Welcome in. And if there's anything you want to see, just let me know and we should be able to find it here. Okay, next we have is the vintage ceramic tree. And this is a novelist piece, a hobbyist piece. It's just, I had this sitting on my shelf actually, and I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, we need to get rid of this. So we're going to start it off at $5, no chips or cracks. I pulled it out of a shelf that I didn't even know it was there because I was telling everybody we just adopted 2 kittens. Wasn't planning on adopting 2 kittens, but measured 4.5 inches, and they were climbing back on this shelf. And I'm like, what's back there? And we pulled this out, and I'm like, oh, they're going to break it. So let's sell it before they break it. Frazzled. You know, Frazzled, that should be my name because some days I am just like Frazzled, like today. Because as soon as something goes wrong with the internet, I seem to get like, because I am so like not internet knowledgeable. I mean, my God, we were doing dictation back in my day. Okay, next up is this cast iron dragonfly knocker. So you would hang it like this. And then, of course, you would knock like that. So it is ready to hang. You just got to get your screws. This, of course, is my number. So I think it's because, you know, I'm definitely not an actress. So this is kind of like going online. I'm going to start him out at $15. And so, like, when things get wrong, I'm like, I'm the only one here, and like, I'm like trying to find my husband. And number 57, Cal, you got it, girlfriend. So, and I have your chart, Skilly. Okay. You have a lid. Oh, you have my lid. Yes, I was like, yeah, I have a lid too. Okay, so this is really, I like this for Thanksgiving. I thought the wheat was really, and this is up and running for the number 57. It does have a little bit of chippiness around the base here, but number 57 is up and running, and it measures. Yeah, I was like, wow, Frank is really losing it. 7 inches tall. I'm like, I bought this 1930s cigarette case. Actually, I have one here that looks like this, but this is mine. I keep my contacts. I keep my contact lenses in that. So, but I bought one at a yard sale that my girlfriend and I went to, and I got home, and you go through your stuff, and I'm like, and I knew the fellow that we bought it from, and I'm like, like I haven't seen him like in a long time. I haven't seen him since like before COVID. So I'm like, wow, he's looking really old, but probably saying the same thing about me, right? Oh wow, she put on a lot of weight and looking pretty old. So I'm like, he just didn't look like himself. He didn't seem right. So then I get home, and we're talking about this. We were away for the weekend, and so I get home. I'm going through my stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, Frank put these ashtrays in my thing, and then he must pick them up instead of wrapping my lid. He wrapped these ashtrays. I said, I didn't order these. I didn't buy these ashtrays. So I'm like, and my husband's like, oh, you should just take them back. And I'm like, oh, then he'll have to look for the lid. Well, here it turns out he put my lid in my girlfriend's bag, and he put her ashtrays in my bag. So that's just the way our life rolls. So up next are these vintage cat salt and pepper shakers. And I can remember growing. Oh, and thank you for your follow. I'm trying to get to 3,000. I think we're getting closer. I think now we're running down by 200. Um, so back in the 70s, growing up in my parents' house, she actually had these. She probably sold them at a yard sale for a quarter. But when you would tip them over, they would have this thing in it, and they would meow. And I think we had a kale set. So we're going to start these are out, and the guts are missing at $12. But I just think they're really adorable just to sit on the shelf. And I suppose you maybe could replace the bottoms. I don't know. They do have the corks though. I'm like, I always wonder like when one is missing a cork, like we don't use shakers, we use the grinders. And so I'm always like, do you think about like, oh, I'm gonna fill the salt or pepper shaker, and then you just like, oh, this seems like a lot of work, and then you forget the cork. I never can figure out what happens to the other cork that gets missing. What happens? But I think you can buy corks like in one of the craft stores. Not crafty, but I'm pretty sure you can because I heard other people talking about it. Okay, next up, this bear reminds me of the Care Bears, but it is not labeled Care Bears, so I think it just is made to look like one, or it could be older than the Care Bears because, again, this is from the 70s. It is made in Taiwan. No chips or cracks. Got these stop the bank. And we all need a little sunshine in our life. And we're going to start him off at $8. And Joe Love Pumpkin, welcome in. Auction Punks, Lacey, Jade, D-Bay, DB. I'm like, all things considered, hello. Oh, they're really cute. That's another thing. Follow all my friends. Anybody got a show coming up? Put your emojis in. Everybody follow each other. Wonderful community. Okay. is number 34. We are on number 35, and we may get through this tonight yet. Oh, somebody knocking on our door. We never get company. Up next,
Honey,
yes,
honey packages delivered for the neighbors
today?
today,
No, I don't think so.
yesterday.
I didn't have it. No, usually I take them over. You're
Okay. If they come, we'll bring them over. Sure.
next is this vintage my neighbors, they're looking for their Amazon package. Usually I take them over because I get them a lot. Is this vintage Halloween pumpkin bucket, but I don't know how old this one is. I don't know how you can tell. So I'm not going to say it's like 1920s. So we're going to start it, though I did pay up for him at $42. And he's got the paper insert. Nice just to add to your collection. Like I said, I'm not going to say he is like, if not, I'll put him out. Maybe I'll put him with my Halloween display that I need to start doing before it's Christmas. And Cindy, welcome in. Cindy Lou Hoof 11. I love it. Welcome in. Okay, let's put him back over there so he doesn't get broke. Hello, friend. This here I think is really pretty. And I've had this before, but I just think it's so beautiful for the fall. Right? Sit that on your table with your gravy or your maple syrup in it. Now, it does have, but I do believe it's a manufactured flaw. If you look there, there's like a bump. It is made in Japan, so it's an older one. But look how beautiful this color. Or just put some yellow mums in it or some kind of foliage in it. And we're going to start him out at $6. And no chips or cracks. Measures 5 inches tall. But I just thought, how beautiful. I have some stuff here with fall foliage in it. But I don't. But can you imagine? Like, well, it's a little bit much, but probably tip it over. But I'm trying to show you here. This is about as crafty as I get, okay? Just a beautiful piece. Okay, you go back in there. Okay, that's 36. 37 is, and every time I see this, because I've had this up here before, I think of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Sweet Georgia Brown hair dressing Pompeii. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's Pompeii in here. I'm not taking it out. It's kind of greasy, though I thought I should use that on my hair. So I just want to make sure it's sealed. I love the graphics. Look at that girl. Look at that couple. And it's for men and boys, for women and girls. Slick the hair in place. Maybe this is what I need. And we are going to start this out at $10, and it's up and running. And I just think it's really, I just love that graphic on it. If I can try to get that without the glare. Just really, oh, thank you, Short Sharon K. Is that correct? Am I pronouncing that correct for your follow? Because my tongue gets very tied up. And it's actually in really good condition for its age because it's probably 1920s, 30s. Okay, up next we have is this. I thought this would be really pretty for the fall as well. There are no chips and cracks on this. It is a vintage glass oil lamp. It's red and yellow in color. And we are going to start it at $8. And it's up and going. Oh my gosh, my son just sent me a message. He's like, "Do you know anybody's looking for a old cat?" Oh, it's made in Hong Kong, so that gives us an idea. I didn't even see that on Bond before. So that is probably 1950s, I think. Just looking for somebody to rehome a cat. I'm like, I just rehomed 2 cats. I can't rehome any more cats. Okay, this is really a beautiful piece coming up. This vintage. Doesn't have any markings on it, but I just love this pheasant. It's very beautiful. No chips or cracks. It does have, well, it does have a mark on it, but I'm not sure what that. But I just think it's such fall. And we are going to start it at $20. And it measures 7 inches by, now, if we go this way, he measures about 5 inches. But he's just a beautiful, that's sticker residue, by the way, right here. And take it off because I'm like, what is that? And I feel it's sticker residue. Very pretty. Just very mute. Very, this would be good for like a den. $39. Just put this down here. Two things. And next is what do I do with my bucket? That's what I mean. Sometimes you have it together and sometimes you just don't, or it's all over. That's why I can't find it. All right. Here we go. This vintage, this is a vintage trick or treat cat. The frame is not. Somebody just put it in a frame. We're going to start it out at $5, but how cute. Like, oh my goodness, sit this in your little kid's room. Put a couple little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree next to it. I mean, that. And then you can hang it if you want. It's ready to hang. But how cute is that? And I thought it was very clever that somebody thought of that to hang it like that. Okay, next is the Atomic made in Italy like bowl, and it was like 59 cents when somebody bought it. Okay, I think that's the price tag. 59. I think it's 59. Anyways, nice. So we're gonna start this out at $9, and it's up and running. And look at that. No chips or cracks. It is marked on the bottom, Italy. 7387. Yep. I wanted to make sure I wasn't reading it backwards. But I just think probably 1950s that.
What happened? Quickly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, next we have is the glass. I don't know if this was a vase at one time or what. Like some of them would have sat like in a metal stand, but you can also set it like this. And for this glass hand blown flower, we are going to start it at $8. It has a good polished end here. But like I said, you could just lay it like this. You could put a flower in it if you wanted to. Fill it with water because it looks like at one time it might have some water stains in it. I don't have a thin enough brush to get down there and get them out. So I just want to stick my, as you can see, I just have to stick my number in there. Hopefully it doesn't fall down in there. I don't know how I'd get it out. Well, I suppose it would be up to the new owner to get it out. Okay, next is a vintage lucite Florida. Now this is really interesting piece. I didn't really. Okay, it also has for inches and centimeters on the side, and then oh, of course I can't find my pen. I just had it. All right, so we're going to just pretend this is a pen, but you would put your pen in here, and there's two spots for a pen. But I like it because, like, I like to watch all the seashells go up and down. So we're going to start off at $5 for this Florida souvenir pen holder. And it's also got, I mean, the kids would love this. They could sit and, or if you're having a stressful day, watch. But yeah, so here's where you would put your pens. Right there's two holes. Okay, next is the vintage satin marble blue, matted blue satin glass ruffle vase with the melon top. And I'm really not sure if this is Fenton or not. It's not marked, but I know like if it had a sticker on it. So we are going to start it at $15 and it's up and running. It's Fenton. I thought it was, but I always never want to say it because I'm not a glass person for as much glass as I sell. I never want to say it's Fenton and, or, you know, no chips or cracks. It's about 5.5 inches tall. It's just a really really beautiful piece of satin glass. And Pixie Sticks, thank you for your bid. I can get my number back on it now. And congratulations, this is coming home to you. Okay, next is a, let's see, to move my girlfriend here. She's coming up. See you there. This is a little trinket box. It is the Trinket Broadcast Network, Santa Ana, California. It's from, and it has like a prayer line. So I thought this was really cute, and this would be really cute to put out for Christmas. But when you open it up, now I guarantee you these aren't real. It has gold, frankincense, and myrrh, or that's what is supposed to be in there. So I just thought that would really be pretty in a Christmas display. There are no chips or cracks. And we're going to start it at $8. Vintage Rock Autism. Welcome in. And I love your name. I work with a lot of autistic adults. So that I'm actually an assistant supervisor of a day program for people with disabilities. And we have a lot of young people. Oh, you got it. I'm telling you, the best. They are the best people. They're the best folks to work with. Okay, and if any, thank you for everybody joining in. I'm using a different system here because I couldn't get my. I usually use my. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I usually use my laptop, my desktop, but we're having storms. I guess we're supposed to be having a hurricane. And so I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it, so I'm trying to use my phone, which I only ever used one other time. So next is this AMT glass paperweight. It's an exceptional No, but we're in Pennsylvania, which is not far from Maine. Well, 4 hours. And it was supposed to hit us this morning, but we haven't gotten any rain yet. But it looks like it's getting a little cloudy out because I thought it was coming up. But it could be just like the winds or something. But I think, yeah, I think we're about 4 hours from Maine, 5 hours, depending. Um, I'm actually in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Up next is a Lutheran church, Pittsburgh, New York. No, I'm sorry, Pittsford, New York. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is. Anyways, this must have been the Reverend at the time. You see, it's got the nice glass. And if you wanted to take this out, you probably would just have to soak this in hot water and do a little elbow grease to get it out. And we are going to start this off at $8. And here's the back. But I wonder if the church like gave these out as I don't know. Thank you. It's just or somebody made this and put because I just find it so funny that they have the Reverend and right here. Okay, on to Natasha. Okay, she never seen the dishwasher. She was put out by Pepsi. I couldn't tell you though. I'm sure it was, either it probably was what, Burger King maybe? I don't know what year. Just this collector series. I don't even think they even do the glasses anymore. So it's probably 1970s, 1980s. Monster Inc. Boo. And we are going to start her off at $6. Do I have some Monster Inc. Boo? I'm not sure what that means, Angel Baby. There is her little Pepsi sign. And Pepsi did not come out right. I must have hit an extra letter. Bullwinkle and Carmen. Oh, yes, yes. Bullwinkle and Rocky. So probably 70s, I would say she's from. Because I don't think my kids would even know who Bullwinkle and Rocky are. And my kids are, yeah, my oldest will be, what will he be? 37 next month, October, November. Yeah. Okay, next is the vintage rose Fenton blue slag marble handkerchief vase. And I have really got to stop talking into my device. Okay, it's in excellent condition. We're going to start it at $35, but you can see it's like a slag glass marble. Very pretty. There's the bottom. I feel like the blue is getting washed out. I don't know if that makes it any better. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor's. Better at one, better at two. I can't see the difference. I never can see the difference. Okay, next we have, I'm sorry if I'm putting my head down, but like I said, I have to, a different device here. Okay, the Asian man, she's coming up too. Got her sitting on my lap. What number are you? 85. Oh my goodness, you're gonna sit here for a long time. So up is this Japan. There's the marking. Japan ashtray. Excellent condition. I love the colors. The colors would be good for fall too. So we're going to start him off at $5 and he's up and running. No chips or cracks. It's amazing though how these things made it. Like even when something comes with stickers on it, like how do they able to keep the stickers on like, like the Fenton or whatever. I would have like probably ripped them off. So, yes, he is a tiny little lad. And for all of you joining us, check out next Sunday. We'll have two auctions. One we're in a um, like a blanket one, and that's only gonna be 10 minutes. And then I'll do my regular 2 o'clock one also next Sunday. So we'll have some new stuff and hopefully better running equipment. I don't know. This like time of year gets really, really weird for us. Okay, this I do know is Fenton because it's marked Fenton on the bottom, and it is a gorgeous. I have to put her somewhere else. You're gonna have to go there for now. Ruffle base. There is the Fenton on the bottom. Very beautiful. Cranberry glass. Starting it off at $10. It measures 5 inches tall. Should tell you the measurement across is 4 inches. And Vintage Nona, thank you for your bid. Nice, nice. No chips or cracks on this pretty vase. Just pretty for the winter, I think. Very pretty. Ruffle top. You know, like Christmas time. I would put those twinkle lights in there. You know, like you can get them at the dollar store or whatever. And Vintage Nona, that's coming home too. Thank you. Where the heck did I put my turkeys? I'm actually going to skip these guys because I don't know where I put them. Thank you. Oh, there is a bid on these guys. Okay. Wait. What am I running here? Sir, what happened here? It's telling me there is a bid on these fellas. Well, I don't know if there is or not. Now it's not telling me it's a bid. Okay. All right. Let's go on. 53. This has been a really crazy afternoon. Okay. Next is this little cupie guy. Okay, he's very cute. He's sitting on these swans. I don't know. He's daydreaming. Now, there is some paint missing off. I don't know if you want to say it's chipped. I think the paint is missing off of this little, and it's marked Japan. Off this little guy. We're going to start him out at $4. And I guess, I don't know what he would have held in there. Your chewing gum? I don't know. And it's a double swan. Here's the other side of him. It's just a, like I said, oh, thank you for the hearts. Yes. Just a really cute, cutie patootie. I wish I could take him off, but he's on there. It's number 54. Oh, and welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. All right. Okay. Next up is the light up pumpkin. Okay. And Vintage and Retro Goods, thank you for your bid on them. And if you could tell from the pictures, like I said, he does work. I showed you in the photographs. But he's ceramic. He is a novelist, a hobbyist piece. Why do I keep on saying novelist? He is really super cute. He's just really cute for like a little child's room. It's not scary. Put in their window. And thank you for your first bid. First win with us. Thank you. Oh, the fail. Your payment went through. You might want to. Sometimes that happens. But we're going to run it next. Is, oh my goodness. 29. Wait a minute. I'll let that run because that shouldn't be. We already did that one. But it is the Vintage Woman. Okay, next is the terracotta pot. And this is called Le Terracotta. And it's a little vase, measures 6 inches tall. And we're going to start it at $5 and it's up and running. I love the blue, very pretty. Very pretty. All right, her feet. Okay, just get rid of that. There's a sticker on the bottom. I don't know what's crossed out. I think their address. Maybe they moved when they put the sticker on because the phone number is still there. And I think it's not too old because it has a fax number, but nobody uses faxes anymore, right? Okay, so next is the hollow. I'm not even going to run that hand vase again. I've ran it 3 times now, unless somebody really wants it. But next is this is a Yankee Candle Yankee Candle holder, I guess. And we are going to start at $8 and it's up and running. And I love the vintage witches on here. It is from 2011 and it says Halloween greetings, the highest expectations for Halloween, and doubt and fear creep over you and your heart is beating fast. Look into a glass of water. If it's clear, the die is cast. I don't know, but it's kind of like a hexagon shape. And next we have, like I said, I'm not used to running this off my phone, so just bear with me. And I thank everybody for being here today. I haven't said it enough. Okay. Next is the pineapple Pacific Merchants bowl. It is like a nut bowl, I guess, or chips and dip carved bowl. We're going to start that at $8. It is a large one. It measures 12, probably about 13 inches. And there is Pacific Merchant. Okay, 5A. Next is the vintage. Oh, bucket fell over with all the A's in it. Bees and whatever. Okay. The next I have is this vintage black cat. Okay. But it does have some brokenness there. But it's a cheap way to get your collection started if you want to start. So it's up and running, $12. And like I said, it does have some issues, but you know what? From the front, you can't tell. I thought I had another one of these, but I'm not sure. And welcome in, everybody. Okay. Okay, next is this here. It's a large piece, but I just thought it was so beautiful. You'll get everything you see here. It is authentic 100% recycled glass made in Spain. And it is, like I said, a large piece. I will send everything with it. And we are going to start it at $4 because of its size. But this is just so pretty for fall, you know, Thanksgiving on your centerpiece. And that is the sticker there that tells you that it's made out of recyclable glass. And it's made in Spain. Like I said, it says 100% recyclable. Or it was 100. This was recycled. 100% of this is recycled glass. There we go. Okay. Like my voice is starting to go. If you excuse me for one moment, I just got to get a sip of water. Okay, the next I have is the mid-century modern metal rooster tray. A little bit on the back. And we are going to start it at $6 and it's up and running. And it's just a really, really, really fun. Okay, thank you. Yes, you got the pumpkin, correct? Yeah. Okay. I'll put that in the bucket. Not the bucket, the bag. Thank you so much. Yes, no problem. Not at all. I understand completely. I just thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Next is the cat. Well, I'm waiting for my mine to do that too because I've got to stop. I spent a lot of money this weekend and last weekend, so I'm banned from buying the rest of the month. Okay, we're starting this little vintage glass paperweight out, and she's starting out at $6. And let me show you the back. She is a heavy thing. She weighs about, or she measures about 3.5 inches tall. Yeah, I kind of went over budget between the last 2 weekends. So I like her smile. It's got like a almost like a Cheshire style smile. Next we have this is a larger piece of this crock, and it is actually out of Wisconsin. It is a butter crock. 1933 is the copyright date. This is manufactured by oh goodness, some kind of club, Quinacana Club, and it must be a dairy or was a dairy place, dairy company in Wisconsin, and that's the name of it. So if you live there, you would know. And we're going to start it out at $6. It is really in excellent condition. I'm not going to take it apart because I can never get these things. They're like spring loaded back together. But if you can see that, I hope you can see it. It's a little on the heavy side, so it's kind of hard for me to hold up. But this is just a really neat piece. And there's no chips or cracks on it, which I think is probably amazing in itself. Okay, next I have is the Holly Happy style napkin ring holder. It is lucite. She's really adorable. And we're going to start her out at $30. There's no chips or cracks on her. I do love her little dry flowers. Let me hold her back so you can see her. I mean, you could even just put her in a little girl's room. She measures like 7.5 inches tall. She's got her 4 little feet. I don't know how to get them little dried flowers in there. She's got them there too. Next up, we have let me just put this here out from underneath my feet. Okay. Put this here. Yeah, I need to get shelving. All right, what is it? The ceramic for Halloween bear. Which part of that? Oh my gosh. Actually, I would say for fall, again, isn't she cute? She is a hobbyist piece. I don't know what year she was done. KMO did her. There is, though, however, a little chip right there on that sunflower. And we are going to start her at $5. And she's up and running. But I do love her little pumpkin. And here's her backside. She is a little bit larger piece. She is about 9 inches tall. But she is a cutie. And welcome in, everybody. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I just seen all the numbers go by. Or not the numbers, I seen the chat. If there's anything that anybody would like to see rerun, I think we're about halfway through, a little bit more. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Like I said, we are up to number 60. I'm not doing 57. I've done that 3 times now. 67. Can you show the shaving box in the bin? I would have to. Oh, I think I do know which one you're talking about. Is it the big one? Is it kind of big? Yeah, I can actually. Let me just run this, and then I will get this. This is a spaghetti mid. It's a vintage mid. Thanks for your follow. Mid-century Japan porcelain spaghetti candle holder. Okay, that was a lot to say. I could not find anything wrong with it other than I wished it had a mate because I think I like to be, what is that? Like, I like that too. But I guess it's 23 of 189. And we are going to start this out at $6. And that's up and running. And this is a really beautiful, just 1950s. Yeah, know what I'm saying? 1940s maybe, but I'm thinking 50s just by the muted colors of the flowers. It's just absolutely gorgeous other than my sticker. I'm going to just get that shaving box because I do know which one you're talking about. Just move stuff out of my way. Someday I'm going to organize this, you know that. Excuse me for any.
Oh.
I'm not sure if this is what you're talking about. It's a black case. I think this is the one you're talking about. It's not really a shaving kit though. It's more like a traveling vacation kit. It is definitely Victorian. So I'm not sure if this is the one you're speaking of with the mirror. No, it's blue and has a. It's blue and oh god. I have all my buy it now stuff over there, so I would have to look for it. So no, I really don't want to hold everybody up. Sorry. I mean, I can pull it for next sale, but like I said, it's like it'll take me forever to find it. So, but I will definitely, if you come back next Sunday for my second show, I can show it. So up next is this.
It'd be this, would it?
No, it's not a shaving box. Mid-century. It's sheet music for a player piano. Mid-century vintage clear art glass out with controlled bubbles. And we're going to start him out at $8. No chips or cracks. Now I'm like curious. You know what? There's so much we've been collecting for years, like that I can't even like. That's why I said no, because I can't even think of which one it is. And like I said, I would definitely, um, it'd take me some time because like I have all my buy it now stuff just over there in bins. Okay, next is because I can't even think what it looks like now. Like I said though, but because a lot of times I'll put like when I'm ready to start afresh after a few times, like things go into the buy it now, and then I kind of forget about it, and people buy it. And I'm like, oh, that's right. So up next is this Lucite She Life Shell. Thank you, Sea Life Trivia. It has the 3 feet. Thank you for your follow, by the way. Thank you so much. And I like the starfish that's in there. And we are going to start it out at $12 for this Lucite Trivet. This is just my number in case anybody ever wants to know, because we have to stay organized because Lord knows I'm very easily scatterbrained. Especially like when something doesn't go right. So it is 8 inches in diameter. It's just a really pretty piece. Perfect if you had a bathroom, like a guest room or something. I mean, I'm sure everybody has a bathroom. Okay. Where's my little bucket? With my tiny little cat in it. Okay. And he does have some kind of writing, but I just can't read what it says. I mean, but he's I guess he's ceramic. And actually, he reminds me of my Mr. Mosley cat. And we're going to start him off at $5. And he is up and running. He's very petite. So he lays like that. Okay, next is the vintage, and I guess this is Lenox Imperial Carnival glass. And it's iridescent. It is absolutely gorgeous. We are going to start it at $10 and it's up and running. And there's the marking on the bottom. But look how beautiful that is. Hold it with two hands, it's heavy. It measures 5.5 inches tall. Oh, and thank you, Nana's Treasures, for your follow. Okay, up next is this really unique glass jar that I found. And it is marked on the bottom Japan. I don't know if you can see that. It's yellow. That's about all I can say about it. It's just really neat because I never seen one with those markings on it. So I don't really know what some of that means because I'm like, but it measures 6 inches. And I thought, well, you know what? If nothing else, it would really be neat for like a Halloween display. Like if you're having, you can see there's a watermark in there. If you were having, probably somebody use it as a bud vase. Any button jars. I don't think so. I'm not really sure what button jars are, so I'm going to say no. Okay, now we're on to 71. Oh Lord. 70. Where are we at here? 71. We did that. Okay, the set of mid-century hand painted. I did the kids. So let me put that over here. These are the set of drums. No video games. That I do not have. I know even least about video games. Okay, so we're going to start with the 4 ceramic campaigns. We got, again, these are done by the same person. We got this one. I'm going to run it while I'm talking about them. We got this drum. This drum looks a little angry. And then these are all, again, 1973 they were done in. So by the same woman or man. Bond Bond. And then she was, oh, thank you, Dragonfly6, for your follow. She was kind enough to put the year that she did these on. Well, this one she didn't, but oh no, this one she did in 1974. Huh. She must have went back and thought she needed a blue one. Okay. Let's just wrap them up. Put them there. Oh, I thought we ran the kids. Okay. The next I have is a vintage goose. Whoops, she goes like this. She is marked in Japan. She kind of reminds me of the global. She is though marked Japan. One of the ducks, though, I think has a little bitty tiny flea chip in it. And we are going to start her out at $4, and she's up and running. And she measures 6 inches tall. Okay. Number 75 should be next. It is the vintage Shirley Temple creamer and cobalt blue. We are going to start her out at $8, and she's up and running. No chips or cracks on her. And thank you. Oh, thank you for your bid. I was like so busy looking at her. I didn't even realize there was a bid. Thank you so much. Tis Tiska. Oh, this is a hard one for me to say. Tiska. And she's coming home to you, and thank you so much. On the next one. Oh dear, it's running without me. Thank you. This is what's running. The vintage Tis I Carrier. I'm going to ask you that again. I know it. This is what's up running is this vintage Indiana glass blue mist frosted satin covered candy dish harvest grapes. Whoa, this is pretty for the winter. Carrie, that's easy. Thank you, Carrie. And I have to scroll all the way back down here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do have. This was really, I never knew that these were. I mean, I thought this was a shaving mug, and it's actually no, it's a mustache mug, and it was for the men who had mustaches. So when they drank, they didn't get the mustaches dirty with their probably ale or whatever they were drinking, their hooch. So we're gonna start this one off at $8. It's just a beautiful. But I was thinking it was a shaving mug, like you would put your brush in here and your stuff, so you would pull your brush out, dip it. But no, it's actually a drinking mug, which I need to stop buying mugs because I never sell them. But this is a beautiful one. No chips or cracks. I don't think it's marked either. No. All right. Oh, here's another beautiful piece of carnival glass. Mm. Oh, I don't know what 454 means. I don't know if that um, is a marking or if it stands for anything. But we're gonna start this out. Oh, dang! It's not the one I wanted to run. All right, we'll have to let that run through because you can't stop them. Anyways, just a beautiful, in excellent condition. I love the silk, the oil slick it gives you. This is not for this though. I better put this down because people are gonna think, oh, the main color. Um, I don't know if you want to say it's. I don't know if it's like a blue or gold. I don't know if that's coming up very well. But I'm going to start it at 16. See if I turn that, if that makes it any better. But it's kind of like that. There's the bottom. Now I don't know what that is. If somebody wrote that on there or if that is, can you see that? There is a number there that says 454, but I don't know if somebody put that on there or whether that represented this almost like a bonbon dish. Okay, up next is this vintage style candy jar, or maybe it was like modeled after a Hoosier jar. The lid does come off. There's no chips or cracks. You can put it this way, that way. And we're going to start that off at $8 for this really I don't know how old it is. There's no markings on it. Ugh, I, I ran out of tape, so like everything is sticking. But even if you just put it in your kitchen, put some candy in there for Halloween, that would be amazing. Okay. And welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if I missed everybody. We're like I think having a storm. We're in the middle of a hurricane. Well, we're not having it yet. I don't know if it hit us or not. I can't say, you know. So my technology is all funky. So I do apologize. So every time my technology is funky, it kind of throws me off a little bit because my kids all grew up and moved out, and they didn't teach me anything about this modern technology. Shay Shed, welcome in. Okay, the next I have is a vintage green Indiana glass fairy lamp. Okay. No. There are no chips and cracks. This is the problem I have with holding things up. We were just talking about moving our operation to another room. Not today, but like we'd have to prepare the room. And we're going to start this off at $12. And there are no chips or cracks on it. Oh, it's tape. Okay. It's like, oh, what is that? That is tape. So for this vintage Indiana, there we go. Got that off. Fairy lamp. Very pretty. Now, I looked this up because I didn't know what the heck it was. So what I got out of it, it's a Fire King, my next item. Pink glass. Although it's not marked Fire King. Okay. And it's just absolutely gorgeous pink glass vase, very art deco. And we're going to start it off at $18. No chips or cracks on it, and it's up and running. But like I said, it is not marked Fire King, but I did look it up because I don't know anything about glass, so very pretty though. Very pretty 1940s pink. And upstate to home, welcome in. Okay. Up next is this is really a cute little piece. It is made in Japan. It's these, I guess maybe it's for Old Mother Hubbard. Where at one time maybe it was a pin cushion. I don't know. I don't know why these children are hanging out on this shoe. But we're going to start off at $10. It is an older piece. There are no chips or cracks on it, but there's a little bit of paint scuff or loss. Hello, hello. How are you today? And then I don't know, like this kid's hanging on to the shoe for dear life. This one looks like she's having a good time. She must have slid from here down. And there it is. Japan right there. Porcelain. That's what this is. A porcelain, yeah. Okay, up next is we're almost there. I want to thank everybody for hanging in through all our little technical difficulties. All right. The next is a little vintage glass basket, pressed glass basket. And we're going to start it out at $15. Just a really pretty. I always like when are we going to bring this clear glass back? It does have some bubbles in the handle, which I think is really unique. But you know what? There's so much clear glass out there. I think it's time it makes a comeback. Because I mean, I don't know what happened. Why nobody likes it? It is really, really pretty. Treasure troves, welcome in. If there's anything you see that you'd like me to run, just let me know. Oh, the doll! Finally, you get your shining moment, girl. Now, I got her last Halloween, but we're going to give her up to a new home because we need to downsize. Somebody made her, not me. She does have glowy eyes. Oh, where's my other black light? There we go. She has glowy eyes, and you could see. Let's see if I can get that around there. The beadwork on her dress glows. And we are going to start her out at $30. She is handmade by someone, of course, not me. I call her a fortune teller. Why do I do that? There is a little thing on her. Sit down before her. She can, because she can read your fortune, but I wouldn't get too close if I were you. She's been known to bite. And she's just really cute for Halloween. I should hold her back so you can see. That's at the bottom of her. Somebody. We just thought she was neat, but she'll have to hang out with us this Halloween. Okay, next up is the Shiny Bright. It's the Christopher Ranko Shiny Bright Garland. I never took this out of the packet. I always have all good intentions, but I never follow through with anything. My mother would be disappointed. We're going to start the set out at $35. They are all glass and actually created just before World War II with the help from a machine originally designed to produce light bulbs. Shiny bright glass ornaments have from the very beginning been a symbol of American holidays. Excuse me one moment. I want to get a drink of water. Now I can see it's starting to get cloudy out. Next up is the Fritz and Floyd. Made in Japan, Turkey candle holder. You don't get the candle with this. But just to kind of, this is the best candle. Actually, it's one of my Halloween candles that I use a lot. You do not get the candle. And we're going to start it out at $6 for the turkey. After this, I'm going to welcome in Great Jack Dog and Ash and Treasure Trove Cove. And I'm sorry if anybody else I missed. It's just that I have a lot here I'm looking for. And sometimes they go by so fast, the names. And I'm like working off a device that I'm not really familiar with. So that was number 87. And now we're on to 88, the Pyrex Bowl. And this is really it. At one time had a lid. I don't know what happened to the lid. Spooky Booze. Also needs a good cleaning too. But this was put out a few years ago, I think. I know I have a set made in the USA. I'm looking to see if there's a date. But you can see the Pyrex and the water spots. But this would be great, like to put M&Ms in or candy corn, which I like candy corn, by the way. We're gonna start out at $6 for this Pyrex Boo Scary Glass Bowl. Put the kids ice cream in it or their cereal in the morning, or leave little treats in them. It says trick or treat, spooky boo, scary Pyrex bowl. Okay. Up next is a mid-century modern, and I believe it was made in the 70s. Just jar with lid. It is, yes, 1977 it was made. It is a hobbyist piece, and we're going to start it out at $8, but I just look at that color. How perfect for fall. Here's the inside of the lid. Here's that. Okay, I'm going to try to show you this. You can see where somebody, well, they signed it. So they must have made it in June of 74. Did I say 77? 74. Up next is it's the vintage Bluebird of Happiness. And it comes in the original box. The box, though, is a little beat up. And it is from originals from the Bluebird House. Signed and dated collectibles by Leo Ward. So here is the Bird of Happiness. And he was signed in 1992. Yeah, 1992. No chips or cracks on him. We're going to start him out at $10. I have never seen one in the original box of the Leo Ward Bluebird of Happiness. I have yet to see. I know there's the yellow bird and the red bird. I don't know what they stand for. I never see this one. And like I said, oh, they're from Arizona. So you get the bird and the box. Okay, and where are we at here? Let me see where we at here. Oh, okay. Up next is excuse me, the vintage Fenton basket. It is marked Fenton on the bottom. Right there. It's imprinted. It's just a really pretty basket. It does need a good cleaning. I actually just pulled this out of somebody's barn sale yesterday. I like the braid on the handle, and we're going to start it out at $8, and it's up and running. But how pretty for Christmas. Well, I actually could use it now through Christmas and then put it back out at St. Patrick's Day. Because you could use the green for Halloween and fall and go into Christmas. Oh, and thank you, Tina's Timeless Treasures, for your follow. Just find it to be a very pretty piece. Okay, let's put you somewhere where you don't get broken. Okay, so I apologize if any of my pictures are dark. Um, as I said, we just recently adopted two kittens, and apparently they got behind the couch and pulled out um, the cord on the lamp, and we didn't know what was going on. This is just a cast iron wall hanger, so the key turns, but it doesn't come out. It's ready to hang. So we're going to start it out at $5, and it's up and running. This is 91. I'm just going to put the sticker back on it. Be neat for like Christmas time. You say to the kids, all right, we're going to put this out for Santa so he can turn the knob so he can get in the house. Because I grew up without a chimney, and that used to like really bother me. How the hell is he going to get in? Okay, next up is this ceramic owl, and I just thought he would be perfect for the fall, Halloween. He is of a silver, I was gonna say a gold tone, just a ceramic, nothing, just nice to have in your display. Big old nice eyes, big owl eyes. And anybody, I'm sorry, welcome in. I'm just like trying to work on two devices here, a different device than I normally do. So Becky, welcome in. Thank you. Okay, up next, this is a outstanding piece. It is cut clear to ruby. I'm gonna say this probably. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not even an antique. It's got a nice star base, but this is really an awesome deal. We're going to start it at $5 and it's up and running. No chips or cracks on this. Very thick glass. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Let me hand it. That's just, I think that's my sticker right there. So I know what number it is. Because this is the way we keep organized. Because what happens is, as I'm selling this stuff, my husband takes and wraps it, and then he puts the sticker with the number on it. So when I go to box it up, I know who it goes to, because when you have a bunch of bubble wrap laying on the couch of items, it all looks the same. And I think only one time did we ever have one mix up, and that was like my third sale. So this system has worked for us. Sometimes we get a little disorganized in here. We can't find things, and we always do end up finding them, but I move on and then it shows up. Okay. This is one of my I love Rocky Horror. Okay. This is the Rocky Horror Treasury, a tribute to the ultimate cult classic music. Now, there's a pull tab battery to activate the sound. The pull tab has never been activated. Okay, so I don't know what the sound it makes, but you also get this almost like a little ephemera pack. It's got, it's never, oh, it has been open. Okay, I can get it out. Okay, so it's also got some to my, I think it's a card. Oh, it is. And then it's, what's his name? Curry. Tim Curry. Time Work Dance. Oh, it's like a little, you're invited. It's almost like a annual Transylvania convention. Time Work Dance begins promptly when the clock strikes 7. Champagne and dessert will be served. Bring your own noise paper and party hat. Motorcycle parking in the front. RSV by mail, as no phones are available. This event takes place Rain or Shine, Frank's Castle, Denton, USA, wherever that is. You also get some, I guess they would be stickers. You get, oh my goodness, I didn't even open this stuff up. Give yourself over to the absolute pleasure. Okay, like a poster. And then, of course, let's do the time warp. And I think it's instructions, oops, on how to do the dance. So it's a nice piece of memorabilia. I don't sell this. I'm going to have to pull that tab because I want to hear what it says. This is so nice and neat in here. So, and it just, so let me just show you a little bit of pictures. Actually, he's my favorite. And then over here has the list of characters. And let's see, I better watch my show with this. Thank you for your follows. And so we're going to start running this. I can sit here all day and talk about this because I actually just picked this up. So it's going to start at $8. And like I said, it is such a cool book. Oh, I don't want to. Some of it can be a little risque. I don't know how people feel about things. So, but I thought for Halloween, how perfect. Just sit this out. My sticker, of course, will be off. And here's the back cover. So, I actually, oh gosh, I'm probably about 15, I don't know, longer than that. It was before my husband and I were married. We went and seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show down at it wasn't with these people, but you can't tell. They were so amazing. Just at a little theater. It was a lot of fun. Okay, next we have, where did she go? Okay, she does work. I didn't have time to plug her in. I just actually picked her up today. And because she's Halloween, I wanted to try to get her going. She is made in Taiwan. Now, there is a lot of cold paint missing off the pumpkin here. But actually, I think it looks a little bit neater because it looks like things are dripping down. And I think she's got a little cold paint missing. The orange. The orange seems to so I don't know. It probably could be touched up. Personally, I would just leave her. But she does work, and we're going to start her off at $6 because of the cold paint. She has no chips. She comes with her plug. And she's really adorable. We'll call her Wendy. So, but I just find these ceramic pieces are just so amazing. Alrighty. Okay, the next I have is a set. Now these probably went to a punch bowl because actually I do have the punch bowl in my personal collection. So I have a set of 4. They're Ankenhofer Lusterware with ivy. Now my husband and I were having a discussion because I say that's black. He says it's green. I said, no, I don't think so. But I just put ivy. So you're going to get 4 of these. And I just thought they were perfect for fall. So let's run them. So you're going to get 4. And they're all in excellent condition. No chips or cracks on any of them. I mean, I'll pull them out. That's one. I think it's this newspaper. I like just picked these up again today. So, and I'm like, the newspaper is probably from 1950. There's the other one. Just a really pretty, perfect for fall. If you have a little fall tea, little witch's brew, little Dracula brew, whatever it is you would celebrate. Or for Thanksgiving, you want to have coffee or tea afterwards. I actually have more of these, but I thought I didn't know how shipping was going to be. Or if you have punch. Okay, up next is my little mouse. Let me see, where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's a little cheese mouse. You put your Parmesan cheese in there. He has his stopper. No chips or cracks on this cute little, oh, my tape. So let's start him off. What do we start him off at? $6. And he's up and running. And he's just adorable. I mean, you know, when you're having your spaghetti or your anything with sauce or whatever you put cheese on, really. There we go. Crazy. Crazy. He's cute. Put him back where I got him from. It was 97. Almost to the end. So if there's anything that anybody would like me to rerun, probably now is like the time to put your numbers in there. Or if you would like to see something. So that was 90, 97. 98 is this vintage ceramic dog planner. I'm trying to find it here. Oh my gosh. He's up and running. We're starting him out at $5. He has no marks on him. Just really adorable. No chips or cracks. Let me move my finger out of the way here so you can see him there. Just a really cute little buggy. Okay. Okay, this is a vintage Capodimonte. These like are so beautiful, and it is so hard to find any without any chips or cracks, and I couldn't find any on this. So we're going to start this out at $6, and it's up and running. And thank you. Oh, let me see. Made an offer. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. All right. Down. Oh, I want to wrap that back up because these things chip like so easy. Okay, I think this is my last item, and then we'll do a giveaway. That was pretty painful. And it is my, okay, I don't know if it's napkin wear or not. It doesn't, I don't even know what it feels like. It's so, but there is a condition with it. It is really cute, but it's old. There's a crack. You just go into my Buy It Now, and I think you just click on what do you want, and it should talk you through it. For anything that's in my Buy It Now. If it's something that, you got it. Great. Thanks, Tish. Yeah. It should just, tell you Buy It Now or make an offer. So we're going to start this off because I don't know if this is like part of the Vintage of Happiness or whatever it's called. Oh, that's a cute name. Is there anybody named that? It's big. I can show that to you. It's actually a really nice size. So this little guy is up and running. He is $5. And he is adorable, but like I said, he does have a crack right right there, but he's not been repaired. He's old. He's probably, I don't even know what he's made of. He is definitely vintage. Thank you so much, Tish. I'm going to show you the black. This tell me run next. I have another item after this. What is my next one? So, okay, if you tell me what number it is, I can rerun it. So this is, I don't know if you want me to. So this is the black ball pitcher, Hall pitcher, ball pitcher, but it's a ball pitcher made by Hall. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, this is really beautiful. Let me just kind of set it on my shoulder because I have a really, it's like echoing. I actually, when I was younger, I broke my wrist, and when you grow up in the 60s and 70s, you don't go to the doctors for anything or the hospital unless you're bleeding from your head, and it has to be. So my mother was the type, suck it up, cupcake, you'll be fine. We can't afford to go to the hospital. So we're going to start this off at $8 for this gorgeous. Oops. This is perfect for the season too. I would leave this out until Christmas, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, just imagine. Oh, where the heck did it go? If you had some, like, if you could find some, you put a little foliage in there. How? I mean, or yellow like mums. I mean, that would be amazing, yellow mums. And thank you, Corey, for your first purchase, and thank you for everybody who bid. Thank you so much. Okay, is there anything else that anybody would like um, me to run? If not, let's see. I would like to do my next giveaway. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know how to do it from here. I am so used to doing it off my. Oh, here we are. Okay, what am I even giving away? Oh, the little ghost. Let's see. All right, so we are going to start the giveaway for this cute little ghost. And if this would be the time, if anybody wants me to rerun anything, put your number in and a question mark so I see it, because the chat sometimes goes pretty fast. This is just a little ceramic little ghosty pumpkin. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Just, I'm sorry if I miss people coming in and out. It's very difficult. And, and with that, friends, I'd like to say, be kind to everyone, because you never know what people are going through. Really. It's tough times out there. So a little kindness goes a long way. And so I'm not even going to let this draw down to the 5 minutes. We're going to draw it. We'll give it we'll give it a couple seconds more. And we're going to draw the winner. And is it swirl 014 or 64? This is coming home to you. Congratulations. And with that, friends, if there's nothing else that anybody would like me to run, join me next Sunday. I'm in a quilt train. It's only 10 minutes. I think my time is 11:40 Eastern time. I'm 3 hours back. And then we'll be back here at 2 o'clock on Sunday for our normal time. And if there's nothing else that anybody want me to rerun, I want to thank you again for being here, supporting our small business, and everybody have a great week. And we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.